because you're all also romance writers as well.
Yes.
So I was interested to know what drives your plot more, the story and the World War II element, or the love story? What do you feel is sort of pushing you along? Jane, perhaps you could answer.
Well, because I'm writing slightly different to the others, I'm writing contemporary with this look back to the past. My stories are very, very much relationship driven. The history, if you like, is the backdrop, and it's the reflection of the current story, the contemporary story. It's almost a subplot, if you like. So the main story is always the romance between the two main characters for me.
What about you, Vicky?
It's very similar. I would say that although I obviously wanted to portray the lives of the WAFs and the pilots, really the main driving force of the story is the romance between Evie and Alex, the hero and heroine. But I was also thinking, because it's a 3-book series and friendship is important across the books, and I would say that although it's the individual romances that drive each book, it's the friendship between these 3 girls that drives the whole series, if you like.
Yeah, friendship's so important to stories anyway, isn't it? How about you, Angela Barton?
I think the two weave throughout the story, the romance and the World War II side of things. But I think it's very important, as you say, to have friendships and to have family dynamics as well. So I think they weave in and out, because the hero of my story actually spends some time in Drancy away from Arlette, the main character. So I would say 50-50, weaving in and out.
What about you, Julie?
Yeah, I think the romance, absolutely. Of all my books, I think James is the one I love the most. James is the one that I would have wanted to meet back in history. Yeah, it's the romance, it really is.
And was that the same for you, Angela Petch?
Well, mine are actually all dual time, so I do have contemporary stories going on. I mean, I find the relationships easier to write than the bits about the war, to be honest. So and I've got other themes in there as well. It's not just about love and battles. I'm fascinated by cultural differences, because I'm married to somebody who's half Italian, and my books are set in Italy and in England, so that's a facet that I find interesting too. And yeah, so but I find the love side easier to write. I feel more liberated, and sometimes I think I'm experimenting a little bit myself on the write, doing things I wouldn't do normally.
Perks of being a writer, I'm sure.